Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly. And I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run. Save your life and leave this Drock city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words, Lewis Flynn. Lewis Flynn was the fishman that we, saved before, I guess. I guess we saved him. Oh. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time, Johannes. Oh, that's the Yellow King. Alright. Are you saying the chat looks more clear now? That's because I did a thing to make it so there's a little shadow under it, so it should be readable in all circumstances now. Hopefully. Just gonna rummage around people's rooms, I guess. Hey. I don't know what any of this means. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang. Okay, so we have actively now mentioned the Yellow King. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Ugh.
The door won't
Vulture.
budge.
Oh. Whoa, they got a murder board in here. Cool. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Interesting. Oh. Whoa. Yo. Cool. I kind of thought there was a person hanging there for a second. That would have been very spooky. Did I try all the doors? Yeah. Okay. Downstairs we go. Ah!
You're awake.
Jump scared.
Gotta tell you though, mister. You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Who are you?
Sorry, but...
Are you a fishman?
Again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted.
It
I
is
own the
genuinely
place.
difficult to tell if this man
place,
is a fishman.
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I was unconscious, dude.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't do anything.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable.
Are they?
people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with
I
everything.
know exactly what you're
Not
doing.
exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy.
Oh, I guess he
moods
kind of,
and
it kind
looks
of
I
do look
find
like he
after
got
they move
gills on his
out.
neck.
Only thing they're good for
Maybe
is
he is a
lighting the
fishman.
kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Alright. A pack of notes. Cool. We're gonna have to do some work on those. I know what those are. And it's the whole thing. It is an entire dang thing. A note. Walter, can I help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again? I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. Huh. Vic. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Note about the hobo signs. Oh. Wow, it's almost weird how, like, parts of this also, like, feed back into Backbone. Because we, dealt with hobo signs in Backbone as well, right? Very, very briefly. Is this the game that got put up on Steam, then immediately taken down because it was a rip copy the publisher had no right to sell? Yes! Absolutely, that is the video game. It's not just a ripped copy, it's they literally pirated it and then had a studio they owned remove like the Frogwares logo at the start. Very, very scummy behavior. I think they're still in court, honestly. Have there been update? Hold on. Actually, now that I think about it, has there been updates? Have there been updates on that? Frogwares. Nakin. Let's see. No, not since March, huh? Well, it's not a huge fight. It's literally the publisher trying to claim ownership over the game that they realistically have no right to do. I think there's also issues with money. I think Nakin's not paying them properly. I can't remember. But this game was actually completely unavailable for all systems for a while, because Frogwares pulled it I think at the start of their legal dispute with Nakin, and then the courts ruled like, hey, okay, you can't do that actually though. That is unlawful and against your contract, so you can't do that. I don't know what the issue with the Steam thing is though. Like, it seems weird that like they would pull it from all storefronts and then have to put them back up, but the one on Steam ended up being a pirated version of it. Unless you just have more free reign to do that sort of thing on Steam. So they weren't mandated to put it back up on Steam, but then Nakin was like, okay, we're gonna do it anyway, then, fuckers. I don't know. The richest person involved in any project, however peripherally, owns the project 100%, Luka. That's capitalism. I guess so. I don't know if Nakin is particularly rich, though. I guess they would just be possibly more rich than Frogwares. Which I guess would mean that they're the richest people in the project. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's read this note about hobo signs. I almost said sign about hobo notes. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. Is this a real thing? Is this a real thing? Do hobos do this? Hold on. Hobo signs. Oh my god, they do. This is a real thing. Wow. Hobos do actually leave hobo signs. I thought that might have been like a video game thing to do video game stuff. But no, that's cool. Okay. So they have like their own, like, I guess being a hobo is kind of like a culture in and of itself, right? As unfortunate as that culture might be. So I guess that makes sense. You've seen the crooked H sign on doors around town. That means the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Okay. Cross and 3 Ks is danger. Oh, I should check. We got letters from Oakmont. We have a bunch of notes here. I don't know if we have to do this. What is the... hold on. I want to see what the actual, like, reward for doing this is. I think it's like a whole extended thing. They all give me... oh, they just give me a lot of experience. Oh, well, let's so I'm not gonna read all of these because they're all just pointing me at different locations. And they all have like stuff at them. They all have like monsters and stuff that I would have to shoot. A lot of them are fuck off hard, and we're not meant to do them yet. Like the beasts there are huge and scary and not good. Hello, Charles. What is up? Okay, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to try to find... Robert Throckmorton gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road. Oh, it goes in... oh, okay. That's fine. At the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. So, like... here. Now, how do I get there? Hey, Charles, if you're playing Risk of Rain, we should play Risk of Rain sometime. That game's hella fun, actually. And I need more people to play that with. I say more people, but I mean, like, at least one person, because Sean's never around all that much anymore. Oop. PC. Oh, do you have it on console? Oh, you have both? I played on PC. How do I run? Oh, that button. I'll be real, it didn't dawn on me that game would have been released on console. But yeah, that makes sense. Do gold doorknobs mean I can go in places? No, this is not
extra.
LA Noire. It was $9.99 on PSN. Oh, that's pretty cheap, actually. Oh. Wait, Val, do you also have Risk of Rain 2? Wait, could we do a Risk of Rain 2 stream? With a bunch of people? That would be fun. I haven't played Risk of Rain 2 in ages. I want to play it more. I think did we beat it? Is that a game that I beat? I think that might be a game that I beat. I can't remember. Did I beat that game? Let me... Let me see if I have an achievement for beating the last boss. Risk of Rain 2. Do they have achievements in this game? Yes, I did beat the game. There is a Dark Souls at the end, yes. That final boss is so fucking cool. Oh yeah, I want to play more of it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about Risk of Rain 2. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool art. I like that. There's a little starfish with an eyeball. It's very spooksy. The final boss is hard on that one. Difficult. Yeah. I mean, it's good. You're welcome for what?
Guess I don't need the key.
Belle's cooking, but she says yes, y'all should do it. Yes! Charles, you're welcome for what? Oh, thinking about Risk of Rain 2. Yeah. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Hey, what the fuck are the bends? I should just keep Firefox open at all times so I can look at stuff. The bends. The bends is an illness that arises from the rapid release of nitrogen gas from the bloodstream and is caused by bubbles forming in the blood and other tissues when a diver ascends to the surface of the ocean too rapidly. It is also referred to as casein sickness, decompression sickness, and diver's disease. Why does that happen? When our surrounding pressure increases or decreases, the amount of nitrogen our body can absorb changes. Huh. The surrounding pressure increases and nitrogen travels under high pressure from the lungs to the blood. Ascending too quickly won't allow enough time for the nitrogen to leave the blood, resulting in the bends. Oh, weird. I've heard like the bends like reference and stuff because it's mentioned in Man of Medan, and I've watched a couple LPs of that game, right? And they mentioned that there too. It's kind of wild that is a thing that our body just does. Yeah, our body literally just explodes.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
I guess it makes sense, because, like... I don't know, the way I always understood it was your body... having acclimated to the higher pressure of... like, being underwater... and then rising, like, going up too quickly would fuck that up. And your body wouldn't be quite so acclimated to the lower pressure. But apparently it has to do with nitrogen in your blood. Which is kind of wild. Alright, I'm going to be very careful as I go down here. Also, we do have more stuff to explore upstairs. And I'm going to do that. Hey, man. Fuck off! I'm glad I knew that guy was there, so I didn't wind up having to take a shot. I remember hearing about beach whales exploding. Oh, well that's different. Beach whales explode because there's so much, like, gas buildup in their bodies as they're decomposing. Which I will say, still messed up. Still very yucky, and I'm not a fan.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Like, did you know that in certain circumstances, your body will just completely bloat as it's decomposing? Beach whales explode because people thought it would be a good idea to use dynamite. For what? To get rid of beach whales? I mean, granted, there probably aren't a lot of good ways to move a beached whale. 'Cause those things are kind of fucking huge. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. It's weird that the word Inuit is used there. Not that it's incorrect, but I don't know if they would use that word yet in America in this time. Because wouldn't they just say, like, Eskimo? Or I guess they've maybe changed things to not carry on the ignorance of the past, so to speak. I mean, I would assume so, because this is an H.P. Lovecraft game, right? And that guy was a racist. I mean, presumably the Inuit would be using the correct terminology. Well, yeah. But, like, white folk wouldn't use it. Like, Americans called First Nations people Indians, Needle. Maybe this white guy is just woke, Luka. Woke doesn't exist yet. There is no woke. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, in applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. Lovecraft has some stuff on the Inuit, did he? I know this is shocking to hear, but it's ridiculous and racist. What? No way. I'm stunned.
Can't say I ever saw another show.
Yo,
like
that looks
this.
fucking dope. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want camera. Wasn't there a way for me to tell if things want to be photographed? Oh, we didn't look at this thing up here. Icky. Gross. I've read all of Lovecraft's original work because I can no longer distinguish between pleasure and pain. Oh, I mean, also, it just... North, I think having read all of H.P. Lovecraft's work is just very on brand for you. One man was wrong about the natives and people never knew what to call them for decades. Yeah, basically, right? That's basically it. And we very much were not the same in well, very much not different in Canada. I mean, in some regards, we were a lot worse. I mean, we still use the wrong word for Japan because of some Dutch guy. I mean, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Japan isn't actually called Japan. That's wild, right? That we all use the wrong name for an entire country? The following must be deliver unreadable. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Monday. Mark 5 diving suits 6. Air tanks and pumps 4. Canned foods 18 crates. Personal belongings 6 crates with name unreadable. Research equipment 7 crates. Do not. Air pipes 24. Phone station and wires 1. Power generator 1. Reason responsible for Yeah, it's Nippon, but some Dutch guy fucked it up, and now Dutch and English uses the wrong name. English is the wrong name for a lot of countries, to be honest. In Spanish, it's Japan. Japan. That's cool. Hello, Cookie. What's that sound?
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Hey, dead man. Tell me a tale. The J in Spanish is pronounced an H. So Hapon?
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Okay. Anyway,
We don't have time to pick
now world history is so far gone that, like, you can't call Japan Nippon without effectively just being labeled a weeb, right? It is far too late for us to correct the sins of the past. It is Japan forever, even if that is completely incorrect. Do you want me to go down? Oh, you do. Okay.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this
All right, let's put them in order, and I think this is also a very easy one. So obviously, them kicking down the door first. Oh wait, Ghost World Vision Man is invoking
We don't
Dagon.
have time to pick
Yeah.
Stand back. Grab the
Listen.
papers. Smash the rest.
Hold on. Are we under the impression that these people are subtle about their old god worship? The fish people in this game are literally called Innsmithers, North. I guess you probably weren't here for like the first little bit of this game.
Dagon. Burn it all. Make sure you get the
These
adverts.
folks, like that guy, this
Several
guy
men
here,
broke
that's an
into the
Innsmither.
expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the
No one and nothing in
newspapers.
Lovecraft stuffs is ever subtle. I was just being like, oh hey, that name, yeah. I mean, okay, North, just to recap you a bit. So we are here because our protagonist Charles, is that his name? William? Some generic white boy name. He is investigating the city of Oakmont because he has learned that it might be the origin of the strange visions and nightmares that he's having. When we got here, we were greeted by a man named Johannes Vanderberg, who wore a yellow suit and a yellow hat, and said that he hosts a club for intellectual philosophy types. And he is our obviously benevolent benefactor here. And he has said stuff like, I'm the type of guy who finds you, and all that sort of stuff. And there have been references to the Yellow King. A man who's definitely not Hastur, right? Yes, exactly. Very much not Hastur. And then we did a little investigation for a monkey man who looked like a monkey. His son got murdered after he got back from an expedition into the seabed, because they think there is some geological reason for the nightmares, and they think this whole city is flooded, and then now there's like wild beasts, unknowable horror beast things, and they think those two things are connected. So they investigated that. So you know about the Throgmortons. That's good. Okay. And that's basically where we picked up. We got all that information. And now we are investigating the headquarters of the expedition, trying to find evidence of I don't know. What happened? The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So now we have to go... Can I remove this? Delete. The Oakmont Chronicle. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm very lost, but that's okay. No, that's okay, Charles. I mean, we are literally right at the start of the game. I mean, I'll be real. Like, we don't even really know all that much about what's happening right now. So you being lost is totally fine. It also doesn't help that we started this game last week after we finished another one. We're very at the start, and the vibe is the most important part of Lovecraftian horror. Anyway, yeah. Exactly. Of which being lost is in fact a part. Yeah. Like, the horrors of Lovecraft's tales being unknowable isn't just, you know, some funny little gimmick he's got going on. It's like the overarching point. It's a theme as well as an easy escape to not have to describe monsters all the
I
time.
think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do with it?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
Newcomers are hobos.
It's cold sleeping in the street.
Newcomers don't
They
have
come to collect
an
old
apartment
newspapers
to
for
live
their
in.
home.
That's sad.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer.
Why doesn't Johannes
So
help all the
I'm an
hobos?
investigator. And I also need your old newspapers.
Why do gay people like
The
Lovecraft so
archive,
much?
to be exact.
I don't know.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Albert Throgmorton
Fuck
murder
Lovecraft.
Case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland.
I don't know if we don't love
Say,
Lovecraft.
can
We
you do me a
love
favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Eldritch horror. That's what it is. Everyone make original cosmic horror. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's what this is, though. I mean, it is referencing a lot of old Lovecraft stories, but they are making it their own, and they are kind of doing away with the racist themes and narratives that are almost inherent to Lovecraft's stories. H-Bomber Guy did do a video discussing why queer people love Lovecraft. Yes. Or not, they don't love Lovecraft, they love cosmic horror.
Do you still want that interview?
People who ripped off
time
Lovecraft
now,
made
if
better
you're ready.
stories than Lovecraft.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. We know
Absolutely.
that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy.
I'm a former Navy
Oh,
diver.
he's a diver.
Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston.
Oh.
I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to
Yeah, Val, I
Oakmont?
gotta say, this seems like a very Val pose to me.
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Val would be, yeah.
And then hired me
Yeah.
to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now.
I believe that,
I
actually.
can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr.
I like
Reed.
her.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You
She's
never know.
cute. Bye!
See you later.
Okay. So now we have to do, I think, my least favorite part of this game. And it's unfortunate, but I think we're gonna have to do it a lot. We're gonna have to find information in archives. After seeing it many times, still love how Protag Man's face looks like he's being kept alive by a curse. Well, hold on. There is, I mean, he very well could be. We have, where is his diary? So, his ship in the Navy sank, and he woke up on a I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. But my memories are true, and my strange powers are true, gained after that ordeal prove it. So he could be under the effects of some kind of bio-curse. He now has visions and can, like, see... He has, like, psychic powers and shit, right? Okay, so... They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent ads. Or recent postings. What? The UI is not easily navigatable. Period after the flood. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration. For the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Okay, that's information for us to go on. So Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Place on map. Pier 3. Alright, let's go. Time to solve... Oh! Very dark. Time to solve a mystery. Okay, so Grimhaven Bay is just, like, right there. We're gonna have to go through a bunch of water to get there first. I do like how navigation in this game is split up between, like, walking around and having to take a boat. It does make navigation a bit less of, like, a tedious prospect. Because you have, like, a variety of different ways to navigate. Oh, there's no boat here. I put my boat here, didn't I? Oh. Why is my boat there? Can I swim? This makes me incredibly nervous. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so we go straight on here. Oh god, okay. Y'all are gonna get to see how bad I am at navigating places like this. Figuring out where to go in games like this. As it turns out, bimbos with ADHD are very bad at remembering directions, even if they've looked at them 3 seconds ago. Bam. What are y'all doing? Why? Why do it? Stop it. These animations are... What is happening? Sirs, you are melting into each other. Well, you're not picking... You didn't actually pick that up. I don't think they actually expect me to, like... look at this so much. Wait. No, I just repeated. Okay. Do you guys see, like, some noise? Some, like, fuzz? Over the game? That's weird. Wow. Why does it just feel like I'm going insane right now? The environments look really cool with this, like, atmosphere going on. I guess maybe it's just foggy, like normal foggy. Hello.
What's your problem?
Whoa. Hello.
You're the man who handled the problems in the port. Seemed like a sharp sleuth. Want to make something on
Is
the
this
side?
a side quest? Pay me and I'm in.
You pay.
Give me
I
money.
work. What's the job?
Ah, a fellow businessman. I'm Vincent, but you can call me Vince.
Okay.
First task
I'll call
is
you
to find
Vince.
the ship's log for the Pride.
Charles Reed. A few questions, if I may.
Sure.
A ship log?
Why are you looking for a ship log?
Maybe I'll tell you when the job is done. Right now, you don't need to know.
In my line of work, you don't get far without appreciating the need for privacy. I understand. What can you tell me about the Pride? I'm gonna need somewhere to start.
Pride?
rumors.
Wait, hold on. It just dawned on me.
Captain was
We're looking for a boat
exemplary
called the
nature.
Pride during Pride. That's
Always
pretty
had a
cool.
flag with him. His last shipment may have been chemicals in metal barrels.
It could be resting on the seabed 1,000 miles away. What makes you think it can be found?
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had hope. Local drunkards say they saw the barge on the sunken road near the fish market.
Good. I'll check the place and bring you the Pride's ship log if it's still there.
All right,
See you
bye.
later.
Oh my God, he is doing it. He is doing the do it to him pose. I love that, actually. Bounty of the Sea. Its captain was extremely patriotic. More importantly, rumor says it was seen in southern shells on Moorland Road near the intersection with Old Colony Street. Southern shells. Moorland Road near the intersection with Old Colony Street. So around here, I guess. Okay. We have that. That's not what we're here for right now, though, so we gotta go do this first. And then we can figure out what's going on with that. Wait, shouldn't my map have... Huh? Oh, can I only have one thing marked at one time? Or was that maybe using the same mark that I was using before? For this one. Huh? Hello? Hello?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on, sir?
Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What are these creatures?
What creatures?
Oh, that's just user. Well, it's okay.
Wild beasts.
It's fine.
They came to feast on
Wild
blood.
beasts!
They're eating the dead.
They're gonna eat stuff.
I'm looking for
Corpses,
Captain
I guess.
Sanders.
I guess it makes sense that monsters in Lovecraft would
Creatures
eat a body.
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, are we looking for Bernie? We're looking for Benny? Benny Sanders? Hello? Oh, hello. Y'all are fucking gross looking. I fucking hate you, actually. Y'all are just the fucking worst. Like, what are you even? Ew, they got weird human hands. I don't like it. I hate it. It's the worst. What? Oh. Oh. I forgot there was, I forgot there was crafting. There's crafting in this video
I've
game.
dealt with the creatures.
You have to make bullet.
Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of
What do you
him.
mean they came because of him?
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out.
Are boats in
I
this
saw the
world
whole
just
thing.
named after, like,
Sailors bleeding, dying.
folklore and
Blood
myth?
hit the water, and then, well,
Because our boat was
then
called the
wild
Cyclops,
beasts came
right?
to feast.
Remember that deer from Adventure Time with human hands? I do. I
Miss
remember that.
Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer.
Titania is Celtic, right?
Okay, Captain. Treat him
Celtic in origin?
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Alright. Let's go take a peek.